may have heard of it, the term brain drain. Wisconsin has a growing population, but it's not where experts say they want it to be. Tonight, we speak with students and experts on what brain drain really means and how it's impacting Wisconsin's future. We've seen the headlines. Wisconsin's brain drain defined as highly intelligent or trained people leaving the state or country.
Everybody's looking for talented young people.
Executive Director of Bay Area Workforce Development Jim Golombesky says talented and educated millennials, people aged 21 to 32, are essential to Wisconsin's economy. But he says the state is falling behind on attracting and keeping millennials here in the Badger State.
Wisconsin has not done a good job of saying, building an argument of why should you stay here. You know, and looking at the good things. We've not done a good job marketing ourselves to say, you know, there's a lot to do here, a lot of things that young people like.
Wisconsin's Economic Development Corporation says the population of the state rises 0.5% every year. A majority of those moving in are 65 and older. In the past 5 years, 9,000 educated college graduates have left the state, which is average, but if the trend continues, it can have a negative effect on Wisconsin's economic future. Experts say whether you're a freshman or senior in college, you're probably thinking about what's going to happen after you graduate. And for many, it's an easy decision to stay here in Wisconsin. But for some, it's important to step out of their comfort zone and move to another state. One of those students, Ben Lindbergh, a graduating student of University of Wisconsin-Green Bay who studied accounting and finance, decided to leave the state during his junior year of college.
I wanted to work for a large firm, which also limits the options to, just a few cities in the Midwest.
His choices came down to Chicago, Milwaukee, or his hometown of Minneapolis.
I would say that family was a big driver.
Lindbergh works for a company in Minneapolis called Ernst & Young and says he's happy, successful, and grateful. As for his time in Green Bay, he says he'll always miss it.
I enjoyed my time there for sure. Great faculty, great friends. The athletic department was a highlight. But I'm also happy with where I'm at right now. It's great to take that investment in my education and start applying it.
And while students like Lindbergh decide to leave, there are students who decide to stay. Meet Trevor Olson. Growing up as a small town kid, he says he loved calling Gresham, population 600, his home.
I had 20 kids in my high school class, so nice and small.
For Olson, his pick for college was easy, staying close to home at UWGB.
I really liked I'd heard a lot of good things about their accounting program and their business school in general, and just felt like it would be a really good fit for me.
And it was. Olson says there were many reasons keeping him close to home.
I love the city of Green Bay, because for me it's the perfect size. It's not too big, not too small. There's enough stuff to do. And I'm a big Packer fan too, so I love being close to the Green Bay Packers.
And he has no plans to leave.
I just got married in August to my wonderful wife, Sierra, and we are planning on starting a family soon.
However, state leaders say Olson's story is not as common as they'd like. A 2027 report from a moving company indicates 60% of those who move out of the state leave for work. But Golombesky says opportunities in Wisconsin are growing. He says brain drain isn't an issue at all. The issue, according to him, really is getting students to actually attend college and graduate. A study from the University of Wisconsin says 88% of high school students graduate higher than the national average, but only about 29% attend college and graduate. One of the reasons for that is the cost of education.
But I know around the state a number of companies are doing some really cool things around helping students repay their student debt. And that's a huge attraction.
Governor Walker signed a $6.8 million marketing campaign targeting millennials.
Third floor walk-up or third ward loft. In Milwaukee, rent is 42% less than in Chicago. So your bedroom, kitchen, and living room can all be separate rooms.
I feel like I enjoy being here more than I would in Chicago because Chicago is such a big school, and not a big school, it's a big city, and it's a lot more difficult to make friendly communities and stuff. So I feel like I enjoy the smaller feel here.
And she says one of the biggest reasons she's grateful to be here, saving some money.
Cost of living, so it's a lot nicer compared to what it is in Illinois. So I kind of enjoy that a lot more.